it has more space, but that's because it has an upstairs and a downstairs. And a lot of there are 2 rooms downstairs in that house that I'm never even going to use. There's 3 or 4 rooms in that house I'm never going to use. I like the fact that this one has a giant basement. Even though you're paying more per square foot, the square feet that you're getting are in the areas that I care about more. That being said, it doesn't have as nice a living room. I think you could finish the basement. In the basement in the other place is kind of tiny compared to this. Like, that's a really beautiful movie theater room down there.
The basement on the other property is going to be bigger than this one because this one, the living area is smaller.
I should have brought the Bosch. The living room on this one is, I mean, the basement on this one is bigger than the basement on the other one.
I think the basement on this one, the other one was bigger than this one.
No.
The other place was 2,200 square foot. This one was about 1,500 square
But that additional square foot was due to the fact that the other one has an additional, it was 2 floors, and this one only has 1 floor. There's no upstairs in this house. That's it. You just get 1 floor and a basement. Did you notice?
Doesn't the other one have a basement?
Yeah, but the point is you keep saying the other one has more square footage. It does, but that's because it has an additional floor. It's not because the basement is bigger.
Yeah.
You're getting that additional square footage in the form of another floor and another random room in the bottom that I'm never going to use. That other one has a room that I'm never going to actually, like that.
The basement, you can refinish that. Just hire a contractor, add some drywall and things like that.
Yeah, you definitely could. I'm not saying that you couldn't refinish it. I'm just saying that the basement is smaller in the other one. That's what I'm saying.
I think the basement on the other one is bigger.
It's not. That's the thing. You keep saying that, but you're making it up. I should have Bosched it. I have the Bosch on me, but I can't revisit them both now.
Okay.
But the basement on the other one is smaller than this one. Because this one had a giant couch and everything taking up space, and you still have walking space. The other one, you didn't really have walking space after all that, and it also folded around in one section.
Okay.
My eyes are a Bosch, Erica.
Okay.
But you're right, the other one is way bigger.
The other one is nice.
It's just the room is spread out throughout more areas.
Yeah, knock out some rooms. Knock out some walls. Make them into 2 rooms instead of 4 rooms or whatnot. Never underestimate.
But this one's also cheaper.
It's cheaper because it's smaller, but the square footage is more expensive.
You're paying more per square foot, definitely. So you're not getting as good a deal on this one. You're not getting as good a deal on this as you are on the other one, if you consider this to be a quote deal. The other one's also closer to a Whole Foods and a Trader Joe's.
I think that would.
I like the proximity to a nice grocery store. Versus, where we are now, where like the only grocery store you have downstairs is
I'll put it this way, if you bought this place over here that we just visited to, the funky looking stone one, I guarantee you after a couple of years you would be like, man, this place is kind of crampy. And the reason why I say that,
I agree 100%.
Yeah. Versus the other one, you have more space. So if you want to have one place for you want to have a movie theater place, you want to set one downstairs, plus you want to have 1 bedroom or 1 office solely dedicated to YouTube, and then 1 exercise room, that makes a lot more sense than this place.
MacBook repair room.
What is that? There's a home over there.
Almost everything I looked at in these areas were completely cramped and claustrophobic and had no light on the inside. These were the only 2 places that even had some semblance of not being cramped. So that other place appears to. I like the other place more than this one.
Yep, same.
Now time to lowball them and offer 10K for it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, COVID economy or whatever. Everybody else is milking the shit out of COVID. Why can't I?
A $525,000 house and you want to lowball them to 10K?
To Webster Street.
Your car is worth more than that.
60K then. 80K.
I'd say you could probably try and push 485 or 490.
I'll offer 400.
But that's even
Now
kind of
turn right
pushing,
onto Webster Street.
400K. My final offer.
400K? Yeah, you better be happy staying in Brooklyn then. Yeah, this is what you could probably get for 400K. How about this? They'll say live here. Live here. This dilapidated piece of crap.
This has I don't know what it is, this neighborhood has a Brooklynish feel to it.
It does.
I think it
also has to do with that 7-Eleven looking like it's falling apart over there.
Yeah, like it's really, it's interesting that there's small things like that. But like it does have a Brooklynish feel. Like when you just look at a building and you can see the side of it is all scraped away. Like, see that one over there? I know I'm being very fucking petty over here and fine.
You are.
But the whole idea is not being, like, I'm already surrounded by this as it is. You see that? You see how that shit, like the side of that is all nasty and everything, and the other 7-Eleven, the side of it was all nasty. It's just like, I've had enough of that shit.
No.
I've had enough.
No.
It's something that, it does something to your brain when you're someplace where things are just not fucked up all the time everywhere. I can't tell you what it is. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. But it does something to your head when everything is not fucked up everywhere. It does something. And it's whatever that something is, it matters.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Elm Street.
Elm Street. Elm Street. Is that one of the places like Nightmare on something Street? Was it Elm?
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah. You're right.
Wait, was it this Elm Street? And if it was, can we look at places here? So what's a GLK? I know GLE is the normal version. C is the cheap version, peasant version.
Yeah,
S is the super version. That's for the wealthy. What's K?
Oh.
You know, E350, normal. You know, like S500 or S550, you know, elite. C350 or C300, peasant. But what does the K mean in a Mercedes?
I have no idea.
Very curious. I would not want to get the peasant class Mercedes. I only want the S.
Really? So it's a guy in a Tesla?
Yeah.
Not the Model S, the Model 3.
I drive the most peasant of peasants.
No, you like the expensive stuff, but you want to pay peasant pricing.
Yes, that is the story of my life.
Yeah.
People think I got this because I wanted something that had this much range, and I literally arranged by lowest price, and you get this. I hope that changes in several years. I want to see other companies beat the fuck out of Tesla. Companies that actually know how to make a car, that actually know how to put one together.
Turn right
What?
onto West Salmon Street.
Erica's mad because she's a Tesla investor.
I am.
You have to admit, they suck at making cars.
They don't suck.
They're total noobs.
Now
They
turn
don't.
They
right
have an
onto
amazing
West
marketing
Salmon
team.
Street.
I think they're pretty
It's
good.
not about marketing team. It's about having a bunch of simps that will not care if anything is screwed up on their vehicles. It doesn't
There's a
matter.
guy who's driving one right now.
Yes, but I drive it because there's nothing else if you want to do a cross-country road trip where you could actually charge.
So Tesla's the best that you can get.
I wanted to get a fucking Hyundai, and they have a car with 175 miles of range. Like, how the fuck do you get anywhere in 170 miles of range and you don't have Tesla supercharger network? You're gonna get stranded.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
kind of curious to know what's going to happen in 3 years. I really think Tesla is above all the other EV companies, so they're going to maintain their competitive advantage.
I hate the fact that this company is ahead of everybody else, and the moment they're not ahead of everybody else, I will trade this shit in for something else.
Lucid?
Fuck no. No, that's another meme company. Not a meme company. An actual, honest-to-God fucking car manufacturer. See, the yellows here last longer. You notice that? The yellows last longer. They last 2 seconds, not 1 second.
Look at this guy. He's right. Oh, look
Should I
at this
back
little
up so he has
Mercedes. No,
Look at him, he's right in the middle.
He has a Mercedes.
Are you kidding? Look at him. Ah, he's going back.
Mercedes.
I've been here.
look
No,
at
no,
you.
I've been here before. I've been here. I've been where he is before.
He's a big boy. He's in a GLK.
He's scared.
He can
He's
handle
scared. No, he's completely past the white line.
it. I don't know.
Well, look, you know, it happens to all of us at some point in time. But it's still funny every time I watch it. Like, I'm gonna laugh because I know if that happens to me, someone's gonna look and laugh at me.
Yeah.
And look, he has a New Hampshire plate. I was expecting it to be a New York plate because of the driving
If
style.
it was leased, and it was a New York plate, if it was leased, I'd be like, yeah, probably New York.
There's no way to tell if it's leased by looking at it.
Can you imagine how beautiful it would be if they had leased cars and they all had like a big L on it, or leased? People would be like, I can't be seen with a leased car. And you'd have all these people neck up in debt trying to project an image.
It's not even that. Well, even if you're leasing it, I don't think that's the problem. It's whether or not you're in debt for it.
Oh.
If you have a D on the car.
Yep.
What if they made a GLD? Great Lease Debt. GLD 350.
No. I don't know.
That would be
I have no problem. I knew a few people with leased cars, okay? But chances are, the people who I know lease their cars, right? I take that back. I knew one person in Hawaii who leased their car. They leased a sporty BMW. You know what their job was?
Towards Salem. Nashua, now take the Interstate 293 south ramp on the left.
Dentist. So they made a lot of money.
Chevy Silverado, get away from. I see a big Chevy truck behind me.
Chevy truck.
I don't like Chevy truck, Erica. You know why I don't like Chevy truck?
Why? It's like a rock.
Like a rock. Going right up my ass.
I'm not gonna ask you more details about that.
don't like when a rock goes up my ass. It's painful.
Thank you for sharing.
Very painful. But yeah, if Hyundai comes out with something that kicks the crap out of the other EVs, I'm on it. But 170 miles of range, you're a fucking joke, man. It's a combination of the fact that the pre-infrastructure bill, the charging infrastructure around the U.S. sucks. Outside of Tesla, it really does suck.
Yeah, but
Electrify America and EV Go and all this, they're starting to catch up, but so many of them don't even work. You show up and it doesn't work at all.
you know what? I just don't know. I think like even if Hyundai made a better car, I can't imagine anyone going behind it. When was the last time you heard anyone excited about Hyundai or like a Kia? Huh?
They release more information to independents about repair than other companies. It's just their EV offering is a fucking joke.
When I think of Hyundai, I always think cheap ass car. Same as Kia.
I don't mind it. I'm not looking to buy a car or own or drive a car that projects that it's expensive. I'm looking to get something that's practical, that's electric, that allows me to do cross-country road trips. That's it. And if Hyundai makes one that does that, fine. If I could, I would strap another fucking battery onto that and put it in parallel myself. Honestly, I wonder if you could do that. Could I buy their EV that has 170 miles of range and just like get a spare battery and just put it in parallel?
That sounds like something you should ask for Dreamville.
No, I do that on my car and bike. Oh my god, what the? Come on. Come on.
I have zero desire to get a Hyundai and zero desire to get a Kia.
Absolute cunt. I put my right turn signal on and you fucking speed up. I hate this shit.
You know, I always think to myself, there's a reason why I don't see too many Hyundais and Kias on the road. They probably don't last very long.
No, they have...
Come on, when was the last time you saw a Volkswagen Bug on the
Kia
road?
in the 90s maybe, but like...
You see a lot of Kias and Hyundais around now? No.
No, because a lot of people think like you. A lot of people think that it's a peasant car.
The people who probably got the Hyundais and Kias probably no longer drive their Hyundais and Kias.
To be clear, in the early 2000s, they
turn left onto 2nd
Shut up,
Street.
lady. In the early 2000s, they were known for selling $8,000 and $9,000 cars new. So you would buy the sedan new for $9,000 or so. I remember those commercials.
Okay.
Because I remember thinking, even as a kid, that seems kind of cheap.
Okay.
But I like what. How was I gonna say? I forget what I was talking about.
So why don't I see the $8,000 to $9,000 Kias floating around on the road? Because they didn't last the test of time. That's why we see 2001 Toyota Corolla.
Those cars are 21 years old.
Yeah, but I don't see Kias. I don't see old Kias around. I rarely see Kias. If Kias were so great, we would see tons of them because everybody would be buying them.
It's like ThinkPads. They're the best, but you never see them around because nobody knows they're the best. Only the elite people know they're the best.
Elite.
No, I would have no problem getting one of those cars if I could just literally double the range. Like, give me 2 of those batteries. Could I take a battery from another Hyundai and put it under that one? Oh my god, look at this New York City traffic.
Okay, I take that back. I've seen more Hyundais lately.
Manchester has New York City levels of traffic. Do you see this? The cars are stopped. What is this shit? This is not New York City. You have a population of 100,000, not 2 million. Get out of here. How the...
Everybody's trying to go over to the car wash. I don't know.
Did you just say car wash? Like, car wash?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know.
Where did you get
I heard it somewhere.
You heard that in a commercial, did you?
Yeah, I know.
Look at you.
Oh, look, Toyota! I like Toyotas. I'm very biased towards Toyotas, though. I like Toyotas, Teslas, Mercedes, and Lambos.
Why do you like Tesla?
Huh? Well, I don't think they're great cars.
I don't think they're great cars. They have
I think they're pretty good.
battery technology down and charging network.
But I would say, Elon, just for a little suggestion, can you please put the miles per hours in front of or
no, that would
closer to
cost
the
extra
steering
money.
wheel? I don't like having to look over to the right-hand side.
Look, that's a Kia. Look at that. That's a Kia.
Yeah, Kia.
That's a Kia.
Okay, one Kia.
Look at that. They're advertising where they would use and the DQ grill, 14 an hour starting pay.
Oh, that's so cute. 14 an hour.
Why is that cute?
Huh? They're still not able to get applicants at $14 an hour because the houses over here are like $500,000.
No, you can get a house here for $200 or $300 if you wanted.
Really?
It's just cramped. When I was 19 years old, I would have killed to have a house like the smaller ones. It's just I'm looking at nicer ones now because I'm older, and I grade my hair over 10 years.
And you want to give Oreo better quality of life.
I grade my hair over 10 years, and I would like an honest-to-God living room to show for it. That's what I want, a listening room. Honest, nice listening room to show for it.
By the way, whatever home you get, you better rip up the carpet. Because the cats are going to puke, and you're not going to want to see cat puke stained carpet.
I'm not going to see any puke on the carpet.
You are. A white carpet.
What are you talking about?
Cat puke?
No, I'm going to tell you, I have a conversation with him before we go. Listen, you fuck. You know.
You know, Clinton and Barry are notorious for puking, and Oreo's notorious for pooping.
Okay, I'm gonna have a conversation with them before this move happens.
Didn't I send you a picture of Clinton who puked at on your couch? He puked on your armchair.
Erica, it's not gonna happen because I'm gonna have a talk with him.
No, it's gonna happen.
He's not gonna do it because I'm gonna tell him. Listen, man, if you throw up on this carpet, you're going back to Brooklyn. You don't want to go back to Brooklyn, do you, little cat? Right?
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
You have to have a heart-to-heart talk with your animal.
You know what? I like that idea. That way Oreo will be the only cat because he doesn't puke. I like that. And Oreo will be the lone cat. The chosen cat. You seriously should have called this car instead of meme car number 2 Oreo cat. It has this regal coloring.
I like how the day after I went to the car wash, I went to that house viewing where I went up the hill in the woods.
Yeah.
That was good timing.
Oh well, you would be driving around anyway, right?
This place, Casey's Rib Shack, is amazing.
So what do you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get the dirty rice and the Texas chili again.
I'm likely gonna get the exact same thing.
I love it. Oh.
Except this time I'm gonna steal as much applesauce as humanly possible. I want to be able to bring home like 4 gallons of that applesauce.
Do you want to get double brisket instead of the chicken this time?
I don't know. Why?
Because the brisket's better than the chicken.
I thought I got the steak last time, the beef.
Yeah, you got brisket, beef brisket. You got beef brisket and the
beef
chicken.
Was superior to the chicken by far.
Yeah, because I might get double brisket too.
This place was fucking amazing, Erica.
I know.
I kind of want to get a house that's right on top of it.
Yeah.
Seriously, the food there was just to die for.
It's great.
Absolutely.
They won awards for their chili, by the way, in case you guys are wondering what I'm talking about. It's a great beef chili. But personally, if anyone's from Hawaii, I'm a big fan of Zippy's chili. Like if I had Zippy's chili or this chili, I'd pick Zippy's chili. Just cause. I'm very biased though. I love Zippy's.
I think you're right about thinking that place is cramped.
It is cramped.
Even though it has a bigger basement, you can't buy a house based on a fucking basement alone.
Yeah, correct.
I'd rather have a nicer living room, a living room I could live with in a basement that's than a basement that I can live with in a living room that's
Yeah, I'll tell you straight up. If you buy the red house, which I would hold off on because I think you'd be rushing into it, you would be much happier in the red house by far. I think, again, after a couple years of living in the stone house, for lack of better description,
it's claustrophobic.
You would hate it.
My number one priority was not feeling claustrophobic. It doesn't need to be a mansion. I just don't want to feel
you know, there's something wrong if I feel claustrophobic in a house.
Yes. You're small.
Yeah, and I'm like, ooh. So I can't believe that Nank's basement place got under contract, but then think about it, there must be some person out there who's like, oh, I like the basement.
Nashua traffic, in contrast to Manchester traffic, is, oh my god.
It's almost like we're in New York City.
Yeah, like a lot of the comments said that Manchester is like, Lewis, don't go to Manchester, because if you go to Manchester, you'll leave New Hampshire. if you're trying to leave New York City and you come to Manchester, you'll leave New Hampshire. And yes.
Can we just like park the car over here and walk to the grill?
Yeah, we'll probably come back by the time before the traffic starts moving. No, but you need a Bafang here. The problem with New York City, I can reasonably ride a Bafang everywhere that I go, right? Here, you can't have traffic like this because I can't ride a Bafang on the highway. Like a Bafang would allow me to get around all these cars right now, but I can't take a Bafang on the highway. You can take. I mean, I probably could if I built a proper Bafang, but I would get arrested almost immediately.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
I would be testing live free or die. We would definitely be putting that. Okay, they're doing road work. This is construction.
Yeah. Okay.
But is this construction that ends, or is this gonna be like New York City permanent construction? Because maybe I'm being a bit rude and crass here. Perhaps this is not construction that's gonna last forever. Right, Erica?
Ooh, look at this.
Now your destination is on the right.
I want to go into the parking lot, but I can't. I'm gonna go inside this parking lot right here.
Potter.
What a red place, Erica.
They have parking in the front over there if you turn around.
Yeah, but you can't because of construction.
No,
There's a giant.
over there.
What do you mean?
Like over there, you see where the budget car is?
Yeah, but there's construction, so I can't go down that road.
Oh.
I cannot make a right onto that because of the construction. I'd have to go all the way around the entire place.
You want to just try go all the way around?
Why?
Might as well, because we can go in front. Just
No, I
try.
mean, I don't even mean in this parking garage. You can't do that in this this
sure.
parking lot. Okay.
Try go behind.
Try
Take
go
a right. Yeah, I want to see where it leads to. I would say it leads probably to the main road.
You have to go to one of those streets over there. Alright. Tesla demolition, baby. 3, 2,
Okay, go.
let's see.
Uh-huh.
Alright, maybe Erica gets onto something here. I think she might be onto something. All I gotta do is go through that fence over there. You ready, Erica? No, this is gonna be Tesla demolition truck.
Okay, we gotta turn around.
Wait, what
Never
is...
mind.
No, we're gonna make our way through here,
No,
Erica.
no,
Let's
no.
do it, baby.
No.
Let's fucking
I
do
thought
it.
it was gonna be connected.
Let's do it.
road. Never mind. No.
They're probably staring like, what the fuck is this idiot
Yeah.
with New York plates doing driving
Yeah,
over
like
here?
this is the drug dealer who takes his own stuff.
With his tints.
I
Tinted
know,
window.
I know.
You are such a troll, Erica.
No, I thought it connected in the back.
Maybe this is. No, that's the parking lot.
Yeah, actually.
It doesn't connect, Erica. I don't know if you can fit through there driving.
I think you can. Okay.
Make the noise, Erica. Not gonna hit the chair.
You're good.
What if we go through the fence over here?
What? I wonder how come they just didn't like let you go right through it, like slam right through it. But okay, whatever.
Because you don't have to. The only reason you even have to for the last 2 times we went is because of the construction they're doing over there.
Yeah. Still being connected in the back, but it's okay. Whatever.
Whatever. Give me a whatever, Erica.
Whatever.
Vroom.
I might actually get sweet tea this time.
Sweet tea?
Yeah.
No, Erica, you cannot get sweet tea.
What?
It's blasphemous. Get normal tea.
Normal tea.
Right? This place is amazing.
It is great.
It really is. It's